You're sitting here right now, and that's not an accident. There are no accidents in this universe. Everything that happens, happens for a reason. And the reason this found you today is because there's something you need to hear. There's something stirring inside of you, something that's been calling out, and today is the day you're going to listen. You see, most people go through their entire lives asleep. They're awake, but they're asleep. They go through the motions, day after day, believing that life is something that happens to them rather than something that happens through them. They believe they're victims of circumstance, slaves to their conditions, prisoners of their past. But that's not who you are. That's not why you're here right now. The fact that you're reading these words right now means something profound is happening in your life. Maybe you've been struggling. Maybe you've been feeling lost, confused, stuck in patterns that don't serve you anymore. Maybe you've been asking yourself, is this all there is? Is this what my life is supposed to be? And the answer that comes back to you is a resounding no. This is not all there is. This is not what your life is supposed to be. Your life is meant to be magnificent, extraordinary, filled with purpose and meaning and joy. But here's what you need to understand. Nothing is going to change until you change. Nothing is going to be different until you become different. You can't keep doing the same things, thinking the same thoughts, holding on to the same beliefs and expect your life to transform. That's insanity. Real change, lasting change, begins inside of you. It begins with a decision, a commitment, a willingness to see yourself and your life in a completely new way. Right now, in this very moment, you have a choice. You can continue living the way you've been living, or you can wake up. You can open your eyes to the truth of who you really are. Because who you think you are and who you really are, those are two very different things. Who you think you are is the collection of beliefs, opinions, judgments, and stories that you've accumulated over the years. It's what your parents told you, what your teachers told you, what society told you. It's the voice in your head that says you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not worthy enough. That voice is not you. That voice is the ego, and the ego is a liar. Who you really are is infinite. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are connected to the same source that creates galaxies, that makes flowers bloom, that causes your heart to beat without you thinking about it. That same intelligence, that same creative force, that same divine energy lives inside of you. It is you. And when you begin to align yourself with that truth, when you begin to live from that place of knowing, everything changes. But the ego doesn't want you to know this. The ego wants you to believe you're separate, alone, limited. The ego wants you to believe that you need to struggle, compete, fight for everything you want. The ego wants you to believe that happiness is somewhere out there in the future when you finally achieve something, acquire something, become something different than what you are right now. That's the great lie. Happiness is not out there. Peace is not out there. Love is not out there. It's all inside of you, right now, in this moment. You don't need to search for it. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to prove yourself worthy of it. You already are worthy. You were born worthy. Your worthiness is not based on what you do or what you achieve or what other people think of you. Your worthiness is inherent in your existence. You are a child of the universe, and the universe doesn't make mistakes. You are here for a reason. You have gifts to share, a purpose to fulfill, a unique contribution to make to this world. But you can't make that contribution if you're living someone else's life. You can't fulfill your purpose if you're trying to be what other people want you to be. You can't share your gifts if you're hiding who you really are because you're afraid of being judged, rejected, criticized. The greatest tragedy in life is not death. The greatest tragedy is living a life that isn't yours. Dying with your music still inside of you, never expressing what you came here to express. So many people are living lives of quiet desperation. They're going through the motions, pretending everything is fine, wearing masks, playing roles, conforming to expectations. And all the while, there's a voice inside whispering, this isn't me. This isn't what I'm meant to be doing. There's something more. That voice is your intuition. That voice is your higher self. That voice is God trying to get your attention. And God has been trying to get your attention for a long time, through your dissatisfaction, through your restlessness, through your pain, through your struggles. Everything you've been through, every challenge you've faced, every hardship you've endured, it's all been preparing you for this moment. It's all been leading you here. Because you needed to go through what you went through to become who you're becoming. Your past is not a mistake. Your past is not something to be ashamed of or regretful about. Your past is your teacher. Every experience, every relationship, every success, every failure, it's all been part of your education. It's all been showing you what works and what doesn't work, what feels right and what doesn't feel right, who you are and who you're not. And now you get to take everything you've learned and use it to create something beautiful. But you have to let go. You have to release the past. You have to stop carrying around all that old baggage, all those old hurts, all those old resentments. Forgiveness is not something you do for other people. Forgiveness is something you do for yourself. When you hold on to anger, when you hold on to blame, when you hold on to victimhood, you're only hurting yourself. You're keeping yourself stuck in the past. You're giving your power away to people and circumstances that are long gone. The truth is, no one can hurt you without your consent. No one can make you feel anything. Your feelings come from your thoughts, and your thoughts are something you can choose. Right now you might be thinking, that's not true, people have hurt me. Things have happened to me that weren't my fault. And you're right, things have happened, people have done things. But what those things mean, how you interpret them, the story you tell yourself about them, that's up to you. You can choose to see yourself as a victim, or you can choose to see yourself as a survivor, a warrior, someone who has been through fire and come out stronger. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every obstacle is a chance to grow. Every problem contains within it the seeds of its own solution. But you can't see the opportunity, the growth, the solution, if you're focused on the problem. What you focus on expands. If you focus on what's wrong in your life, you'll get more of what's wrong. If you focus on what's right, what's working, what you're grateful for, you'll get more of that. Gratitude is the great transformer. When you're in a state of gratitude, you cannot simultaneously be in a state of fear, anger, or lack. Gratitude shifts your energy. It shifts your vibration. It shifts your entire experience of life. And the beautiful thing about gratitude is that there's always something to be grateful for. Even in your darkest moments, even in your greatest struggles, there are gifts, there are blessings, there are lessons. Maybe the gift is strength. Maybe the blessing is clarity. Maybe the lesson is compassion. But it's there. It's always there. You just have to be willing to see it. You just have to be willing to shift your perspective from why is this happening to me to what is this teaching me? How is this serving me? Where is the opportunity here? This is what it means to live consciously. This is what it means to be awake. It means taking responsibility for your life, all of it. Not blame, responsibility. Blame looks backward and says, it's their fault. Responsibility looks forward and says, what can I do now? What choice can I make? How can I respond to this situation in a way that serves my highest good? And your highest good is always love. Love is the answer to every question. Love is the solution to every problem. Love is the path to everything you desire. But I'm not talking about the kind of love you see in movies, the romantic, conditional, neediness-based love. I'm talking about real love, unconditional love, the love that flows from Source, from God, from the universe. This is the love that created you. This is the love that sustains you. This is the love that you are. When you live from this place of love, everything shifts. Your relationships shift, your work shifts, your health shifts, your entire experience of reality shifts. Because love is the highest vibration. Love is the creative force of the universe. And when you align yourself with love, when you choose love in every moment, you become a magnet for all good things. But choosing love isn't always easy. Sometimes it means forgiving when you want to hold a grudge. Sometimes it means being patient when you want to react. Sometimes it means trusting when you want to control. Sometimes it means letting go when you want to hold on. Love requires courage. It requires faith. It requires a willingness to be vulnerable, to be open, to be authentic. And authenticity is everything. You cannot attract what you want in life if you're pretending to be something you're not. You cannot connect with your purpose if you're living behind a mask. You cannot experience true joy if you're constantly worried about what other people think. The opinions of others are none of your business. What other people think of you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Their thoughts, their judgments, their criticisms, those are all projections of their own fears, their own insecurities, their own limitations. You are not here to live up to anyone's expectations. You are not here to please anyone. You are not here to fit in or be normal or do what everyone else is doing. You are here to be you, the fullest expression of who you are. You are here to shine your light, to share your gifts, to make your unique contribution. And the world needs what you have to offer. The world needs your authenticity, your creativity, your passion, your purpose. But first, you have to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are enough exactly as you are. Not when you lose weight, not when you make more money, not when you find the right relationship. Right now, in this moment, you are enough. And when you truly believe that, when you truly know that, you stop seeking validation from external sources. You stop needing approval from others. You stop comparing yourself to everyone else. You recognize that comparison is the thief of joy. There is no one on this planet who has lived your exact life, who has your exact combination of experiences, talents, and perspectives. You are unique, you are incomparable, and your path is yours alone. Yes, you can learn from others. Yes, you can be inspired by others. Yes, you can model success. But you cannot be someone else. You can only be you. And that's exactly who you're supposed to be. The universe doesn't need another copy of someone else. The universe needs the original you. So stop trying to figure out how to be more like them and start exploring how to be more like you. What lights you up? What makes you come alive? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you do if money wasn't an issue? What would you do if you weren't afraid of what people might think? Those answers, those are your breadcrumbs. Those are pointing you toward your purpose. Your purpose is not something you have to find. Your purpose is something you have to allow. It's already inside of you. It's been inside of you all along. But it's been buried under layers of conditioning, fear, and false beliefs. It's been covered up by the expectations of others, by the shoulds and supposed tos that society has imposed on you. Your work now is to peel back those layers. Your work now is to remember who you really are. And who you really are is magnificent. You are a miracle. Think about it. The odds of you existing are so infinitesimally small that it's virtually impossible, yet here you are. Out of millions of possibilities, you are the one who made it. You are the one who gets to be here, to experience this incredible gift called life. That's not an accident. That's not random chance. That's divine orchestration. You are meant to be here. You have work to do. You have people to touch. You have lives to change, and it starts with your own. It starts with you making the decision right here, right now, that you're done playing small. You're done hiding. You're done letting fear run your life. You're done giving your power away. You're done living according to everyone else's agenda. Today is the day you reclaim your power. Today is the day you step into your greatness. Today is the day you say yes to yourself, yes to your dreams, yes to the life you're meant to live. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried and failed before. It doesn't matter what mistakes you've made or what obstacles you're facing. None of that matters. All that matters is this moment and what you choose to do with it. Because every moment is a new beginning. Every moment is a fresh start. Every moment is an opportunity to choose differently. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. You are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You are a powerful creator, and you have the ability to change your life starting right now. But it begins with your thoughts. Your thoughts create your feelings create your actions create your results. If you want different results, you need different actions. If you want different actions, you need different feelings. If you want different feelings, you need different thoughts. It all starts in your mind. What are you thinking about most of the time? What story are you telling yourself about your life? Is it a story of limitation or possibility? Is it a story of lack or abundance? Is it a story of fear or love? Whatever story you're telling yourself, that's the story that's playing out in your life. Because your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. As within, so without. If you want to change your external reality, you have to change your internal reality first. You have to change the way you think. You have to change the way you see yourself. You have to change the beliefs you hold about what's possible for you. And I know that can feel overwhelming. I know you might be thinking, I've had these thoughts and beliefs my whole life. How am I supposed to change them? One thought at a time, one moment at a time, one choice at a time. Every time you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, a limiting thought, a fearful thought, stop, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is this thought moving me closer to what I want or further away from it? If it's not serving you, let it go. Replace it with a thought that does serve you. This takes practice. This takes awareness. This takes commitment. You're not going to master it overnight. You're going to slip up. You're going to fall back into old patterns. That's okay. That's part of the process. The key is to not beat yourself up about it. The key is to be gentle with yourself, to be patient with yourself, to treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding you would offer a dear friend. You are learning, you are growing, you are evolving, and evolution is not a straight line, it's a spiral. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're going backward, like you're covering old ground, but you're not. You're circling back at a higher level of understanding, at a higher level of awareness, at a higher level of consciousness. Every experience is adding to your growth. Every challenge is making you stronger. Every setback is setting you up for a comeback. And the comebacks are real. When you align yourself with your true nature, when you connect with that infinite source of power within you, miracles happen. Things that seemed impossible become possible. Doors that were closed begin to open. Opportunities that you never could have anticipated show up. The right people appear at the right time. Resources flow to you effortlessly. Synchronicities abound. This is not magic. This is the law of the universe. This is the way things work when you're in alignment. When you're out of alignment, when you're resisting, when you're forcing, when you're trying to control everything, life feels hard. Life feels like a struggle. But when you're in alignment, when you're flowing, when you're trusting, life feels easy. Life feels like grace. And how do you get into alignment? You get quiet. You get still. You turn inward. You listen to that small, still voice within. Not the loud, fearful voice of the ego, but the quiet, loving voice of your soul. That voice knows what's right for you. That voice knows which direction to go. That voice is always guiding you, always supporting you, always loving you. But you have to tune in to hear it. Most people are so busy, so distracted, so caught up in the noise of the world that they never hear it. They never take time to be silent, to be still, to simply be. They're always doing, always rushing, always thinking. And in all that busyness, in all that chaos, they miss the guidance. They miss the signs. They miss the magic. You have to create space in your life for the magic to happen. You have to create space for inspiration to flow. You have to create space for your intuition to speak. And that means slowing down. That means saying no to things that don't serve you. That means prioritizing your inner peace over external demands. That means making time for meditation, for prayer, for contemplation, for whatever practice connects you to your higher self. This is not selfish. This is necessary. You cannot give from an empty cup. You cannot show up for others if you're not showing up for yourself. You cannot be a light for the world if your own light is flickering. Taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, honoring yourself, this is the most important work you can do. Because when you're filled up, when you're connected, when you're aligned, you naturally overflow. You naturally have more to give. You naturally become a blessing to everyone around you. And that's what this life is really about. It's not about accumulating things. It's not about achieving status. It's not about winning, beating, or being better than anyone else. It's about growing, expanding, evolving into the fullest expression of who you are. It's about loving, serving, contributing. It's about being a force for good in the world. You have so much good to offer. You have so much love to share. You have so much wisdom to impart. But you have to believe it. You have to own it. You have to stop minimizing yourself. Stop playing small. Stop dimming your light so that others feel comfortable. Your job is not to make others comfortable. Your job is to be authentic, to be real, to be true to yourself. And when you do that, when you stand in your truth, when you express your authentic self, yes, some people are not going to like it. Some people are going to judge you. Some people are going to criticize you. Some people are going to walk away. And that's okay. Those are not your people. Your people are the ones who celebrate you, support you, encourage you, love you for exactly who you are. Your people are the ones who see your light and reflect it back to you. Your people are the ones who inspire you to be even more of who you really are. And as you step into your authenticity, as you claim your power, as you live your purpose, you give others permission to do the same. You become a living example of what's possible. You become proof that change is real, that transformation is available, that dreams do come true. And that ripple effect, that impact, it extends far beyond what you can see or measure or understand. Every person you touch touches other people. Every life you change changes other lives. Every light you ignite ignites other lights. You are part of an interconnected web of humanity, and your transformation contributes to the transformation of the collective. When you heal, you help heal the world. When you rise, you help lift humanity. When you shine, you help illuminate the darkness. This is your calling. This is your mission. This is why you're here. Not to live a small, safe, comfortable life. Not to conform, comply, or fit into someone else's box. You're here to expand, to grow, to become all that you're capable of becoming. You're here to push boundaries, to break limitations, to show what's possible when a human being decides to live fully, love fully, give fully. And it starts today. It starts right now. It starts with a single decision, the decision to say yes, yes to life, yes to love, yes to yourself, yes to your dreams, yes to your purpose, yes to the magnificent, extraordinary, incredible being that you are. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to know exactly how it's all going to work out. You just have to take the next step, just the next one. That's all. One step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. And each step you take, each choice you make, each time you choose love over fear, faith over doubt, possibility over limitation, you build momentum. You create energy. You set forces in motion that conspire on your behalf. The universe is always conspiring on your behalf, even when it doesn't feel like it. Especially when it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes the universe has to close doors so that better doors can open. Sometimes the universe has to remove people from your life so that the right people can enter. Sometimes the universe has to take things away so that you can discover what truly matters. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that everything is happening for you, not to you. Your life is unfolding exactly as it needs to unfold. Every experience is preparing you. Every lesson is teaching you. Every challenge is strengthening you. You are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, becoming exactly who you need to become. There are no mistakes. There are no wrong turns. There is only the path, and the path is perfect. So stop resisting. Stop fighting. Stop trying to control everything. Let go. Surrender. Trust. Allow life to flow through you instead of trying to force life to happen for you. When you release resistance, when you release attachment to outcomes, when you release the need to know how and when and why, you open yourself up to receive. You open yourself up to miracles. You open yourself up to possibilities you never could have planned or predicted or imagined. The life that's waiting for you is bigger than anything you've dreamed. The joy that's available to you is greater than anything you've experienced. The love that wants to flow through you is more powerful than anything you've known. But you have to open up. You have to let it in. You have to believe you're worthy of it. And you are worthy. You are so worthy, not because of anything you've done or achieved or accomplished. You're worthy because you exist. You're worthy because you're a child of God. You're worthy because you're made of the same stuff as stars. You're worthy because there's a divine spark within you that can never be extinguished, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, no matter how far you think you've strayed. You can always come home. You can always return to your true self. You can always choose again. And every time you choose love, every time you choose faith, every time you choose to see the good, to focus on the positive, to trust in the process, you strengthen that connection to your higher self. You strengthen that connection to Source. You strengthen that connection to God. And God has been waiting for you. God has been calling you. God has been reaching out to you in 1,000 different ways, trying to get your attention, trying to remind you of who you are, trying to show you the way home. And if this message found you today, that's God speaking to you right now. That's God saying, I see you, I know you, I love you, and I have something greater planned for you than anything you could plan for yourself. Trust that, believe that, know that. You are guided, you are protected, you are loved beyond measure. And nothing you do or don't do can change that. Nothing you've done in the past can separate you from that love. Nothing anyone else has done to you can diminish that love. You are loved completely, unconditionally, eternally. And when you really feel that love, when you really let it in, when you really allow yourself to be held by that love, everything changes. Fear dissolves, doubt disappears, worry melts away. Because how can you be afraid when you know you're loved? How can you doubt yourself when you know you're connected to infinite intelligence? How can you worry about the future when you know you're being guided every step of the way? You're not alone in this. You've never been alone. Even in your darkest moments, even when you felt completely isolated and abandoned, you were never alone. There has always been a presence with you, a power within you, a love surrounding you. And that presence is here right now, in this moment, filling you up, lifting you up, reminding you of your greatness. Feel it. Feel that energy. Feel that love. Feel that power. It's real. It's available. It's yours. And when you tap into it, when you align with it, when you live from it, you become unstoppable. not in an arrogant way, not in a forceful way, but in a flowing, effortless, grace-filled way. You become magnetic. You become radiant. You become irresistible to all good things. And the good things are coming. The blessings are on their way. The breakthroughs are happening. Maybe not on your timeline, but on divine timing. And divine timing is always perfect. What's meant for you will not pass you by. What's yours is already yours. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to force it. You just have to become a match for it. You just have to raise your vibration to the level of what you desire. And you raise your vibration through your thoughts, through your feelings, through your actions, through your choices. Every moment of every day, you're either raising your vibration or lowering it. You're either moving closer to what you want or further away from it. You're either creating the life you desire or recreating the life you already have. The choice is yours. The power is yours. The responsibility is yours. But so is the reward. So is the joy. So is the fulfillment. So is the peace. So is the love. All of it is available to you. All of it is waiting for you. All of it is calling you. You just have to answer the call. You just have to say yes. You just have to take that leap of faith and trust that you'll be caught. And you will be caught. You will be supported. You will be guided. Because you're not doing this alone. You have help. You have assistance. You have an entire universe working on your behalf. All the forces of creation are supporting you in becoming all that you're meant to become. How amazing is that? How powerful is that? How incredible is it to know that you are backed by the same intelligence that creates worlds? You are not small. You are not insignificant. You are not powerless. You are magnificent. You are extraordinary. You are a miracle. And it's time you started living like it. It's time you started believing it. It's time you started owning it. Your greatness is not something you need to achieve. Your greatness is something you need to reveal. It's already there. It's already within you. You just have to let it out. Stop hiding. Stop playing small. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel completely ready. You will never have all the answers. You will never have all the resources. You just have to start. You just have to begin. You just have to take that first step, and the path will appear. It always does. When you commit, when you truly commit to something, the universe responds. Doors open, people appear, opportunities arise, things that seemed impossible become possible. Because commitment activates forces. Commitment sends a signal. Commitment tells the universe, I'm serious about this. I'm all in. And when you're all in, the universe goes all in with you. So commit to yourself. Commit to your dreams. Commit to your purpose. Commit to your growth. Commit to your happiness. Commit to your peace. Commit to living the life you're meant to live, not the life others expect you to live. This is your life. This is your one chance. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Don't squander it. Don't let it pass by while you're waiting for someday. Someday is today. Tomorrow is not promised. This moment is all you have. This moment is all you ever have. So make it count. Make it matter. Make it meaningful. Choose love. Choose joy. Choose gratitude. Choose faith. Choose possibility. Choose to see the best in yourself and in others. Choose to believe in miracles. Choose to trust in the process. Choose to know that everything is working out for your highest good. Because it is. Even when you can't see it. Even when you don't understand it. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart. Everything is always working out. Everything is always leading you to where you need to be. Everything is always serving your evolution. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust God. You are loved. You are guided. You are protected. You are blessed. You are worthy. You are enough. You are powerful. You are capable. You are magnificent. And you are exactly where you need to be, reading exactly what you need to read, hearing exactly what you need to hear. This is not a coincidence. This is divine orchestration. This is God speaking directly to you through these words, reminding you of who you really are. You are a child of the universe. You are made of stardust and spirit. You are infinite potential wrapped in human form. You are here to love, to grow, to create, to serve, to shine. You are here to be you, the fullest, truest, most authentic expression of you. And the world is waiting for you. The world needs you. The world is better because you're in it. So step up, step out, step into the fullness of who you are. Claim your power, own your worth, live your purpose, share your gifts, shine your light, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never could have imagined. Because when you align with your true self, when you connect with your divine nature, when you live from love instead of fear, miracles happen. And you, my friend, are about to witness miracles.